it must be very different as a guy hearing from other men being like,
not at all, because you are who you are.
But you made that choice.
Right, but
this is someone like kind of hoping and embracing you to come into the journey, into the lifestyle. My journey took me over 12 years, so I have like some sort of compassion and understanding.
I think the main thing is that he is a man,
right?
You are a woman, and he looks at you and he thinks, oh, veganism is a feminine thing,
right?
And it's working for you because you're a girl, you don't need as much protein,
right?
And he uses these excuses to continue his habits. And I think it would be a lot different if you were the guy and he were the girl, and then he wouldn't be able to use some of those same excuses still, because it goes back to
the social aspects. That's really
but
what it
that's
is.
when you really dial into that intelligence as a human being, like that intellect, that traditions and culture things are made to be broken.
Exactly.
Traditions are actually what's got us in trouble, and where we at right now with society, the hate towards each other, the climate change, and more. But if he's not changing, sometimes you just got to cut that person off to show them that you mean business. Or if you want to continue to support him, if you really love him, that's your business to do.
Right.
But you got to make that decision if this guy or girl is going to change.
What would you want to tell that male partner, though, in terms of like getting enough protein? What would your
You definitely
advice
get
be?
protein.
Yeah.
I haven't withered away. It's been 23 years. I'm one of the strongest vegan guys you would ever meet.
What about boobs? Male boobs?
Man boobs. What's that shit
I
about?
don't know. Do these look like male boobs?
Whoa. I don't know.
Yeah,
Are they
no.
titties? I don't know.
No, yeah. I mean, I can flex them, but
I mean, honestly, since I've gone vegan, I've actually lost my boobs, which was a prayer. I was like, please, God, take away my titties. And when I went vegan, I lost them. So, I mean, I think you get more boobs when you drink hormonal-based dairy products.
There's no science to support the fact that men or women are going to have any issues with their health,
right?
Specifically, whether we're talking thyroid or hormonal issues and anything of that capacity. That's been debunked over and over again. So no, a guy's not going to get booed specifically or anything
from soy,
like that.
Shut the freak
up. You were saying before you love your tofu.
Yeah, I love tofu. I love all forms of it, whether we're talking in a soy-based product, like a soy-based plant milk, that's clean, of course, or tempeh, fermented tempeh.
Is that how you get your protein? How do you get your protein? How do you build your muscles?
Yeah, so the whole protein, the good news is, historically, that was the number one question most vegans would get, like, where do you get your protein?
Right.
And now we have advanced as a society enough that people know that anything that's really edible, biologically speaking, has protein.
Right.
Like anything that's consumable has protein. Cereal, your most processed cereal has some form of protein in it.
Thank you for saying that, because people forget that protein is everywhere.
They forget it. It's everywhere. Now, the type of protein, the quality of protein is what you want to really aim for. And the purest and cleanest and most healthiest form of protein is plants. If you stop eating animals, you're removing them. They're the middleman. Just go directly to the source, which is plants.
What are your favorite sources of protein that aren't tofu, like that most men probably don't think about?
I love a lot of fruit. So when I used to be an Ironman triathlete.
We love fruit too.
Yeah. People forget how incredibly nutritious and how incredibly macro dense that these and micro these fruits are, specifically, with a lot of great nutrients and vitamin A's, B's, and C's. And I get a lot of that from fruit. I love a lot of sauteed chickpeas. I cook almost every day. I love leafy greens, potatoes. I'm still a potato guy. I'm from the Midwest, Chicago. So I love having my different forms of potatoes, where we're talking purple potatoes, traditional Idaho potatoes, or Japanese potatoes, or sweet potato.
He knows his potatoes, y'all.
It's a belated International Potato Day.
Is it?
It was the other day.
You didn't know that.
I did not know that.
So
I feel like every day is a happy something day,
Right.
Yeah.
It's aggressive. I'm like, what's today?
Hallmark is
happy
taking
curtain
advantage
day.
of us.
It's curtain day.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of guys will say to me, well, I don't want to lose weight. And when I tried going vegan, I dropped so much weight.
That's my brother's thing. He's like, I'm going to lose weight. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, here's the thing. For men and women both need to understand that you more than likely will lose weight, but you're losing inflammation. You're losing weight that you shouldn't have
weight.
that you're not designed.
Right.
Natural selection. Every human being has a different design, the way they was created.
Right.
And sometimes that weight is good weight. You're looking like yourself, like you should look specifically, and own up to that. Now, if you want to gain weight and muscle, you can work at that too. You can get it. You can point them to people like myself and others that are vegan athletes, current and former, that show the world that you can be strong and big, being plant-based specifically. So if you want to gain weight, you can do it on a vegan diet without a doubt.